Well, we are back live anyways, thank God for that. Welcome back. Yeah, Cooper was joining the session back. There might have been a bit of a communicating with online services glitch. I was having to frantically get back, and then as soon as I ended the stream, it started again. It was just ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Oh, Alan K is round at turn 11 and 12. That is the turn 10 and 11. That is the exit of the chicane there where he is spun. He's lost 10 seconds to Cooper, who is now in AI mode, and he's going back. Yeah, he's back racing. Not sure what went on there from Cooper's perspective. Oh, there's a VSC out. There's a VSC, and no wonder he slowed down. It's me, I'm absolutely blind. But VSC out brings a bit of a race stabilisation period. You've only lost 2 laps of this race. With that glitch, very weird glitch. VSC has ended and Ironics has gained on Jack there out of the VSC start. He's gained 5/10 of a second under the restart. So Ironics goes across the line to start lap 17 out of 29 with a 3.9 second lead, gaining that more and more as the race unfolds. Jack in second, Navy in third, Spike in fourth, Sean in fifth, Ollie in sixth, Cooper in seventh. Alan K in 8th, Ricardo, Gasly, Kubica, and then Charlie at the back. Very glad I'm back as well. 2 years of work, yeah, 2 years of work, and you have 2.5 minutes of not a single thing happening out on track because somebody decides to rejoin the session. Absolutely ridiculous as we see Jack going for a spin. What a recovery that is! That's a round of applause from me to Jack. What a recovery. He's cost time, but that beautiful use of the wall there, I'd give that an 8 out of 10 if it was Tokyo drifting. Sadly it's not, it's F1, but Jack second, 5 seconds off. He doesn't want to afford to make that some sort of mistake again. We have got a battle developing though. So 5th and 6th between the Ferrari and the Red Bull. It's between Sean and Ollie out on track. Ollie, of course, opting to go much deeper into this race on a set of hards after his early spin. Sean 10 laps on the set of hards at the minute. Of course, white wall tyres on for Jack, Spike, Jack, Sean and Ollie at this stage. The rest on the medium compound of tyre. We should be seeing a few red wall tyres coming on soon when drivers decide to come into the pits. We're on lap 18 out of 29. Ironics leads, Jack second, Navy in third, but this is the battle we're focusing on. It is the battle for 5th and 6th in Sean and Ollie, as that is Gasly going round the final corner there ahead of them. Looking good from Ollie's point of view though. Sean is going to defend the inside line. No need to defend, I don't think, to be honest. Ollie, I don't think he's going to try that. Come out of turn 2, we'll go back on board with broadcast cam, trying to go down the inside, a little bit of weaving down the stretch. Sean just cutting him off slightly, but Ollie's around the outside of him, trying to get the traction off the corner here. We'll have the inside line through turn 4, backs out very nicely there, if I've got to be honest, backs out very nicely, and that is him down to 4th, and I think Jack has spun. Oh yeah, Jack has spun. I saw that his timings were completely and utterly thingy. Oh, he nearly had contact there with his teammate. Unfortunate for Jack. He's got no front wing. Makes it through the corner nicely though. Good job. Good job making it through the corner. He has got 11.5 seconds to Sean and Ollie, who are still raging on in this battle for 5th and 6th. Nobody close enough to challenge. He's only going to be close enough to challenge though down into turn 13. Of course, DRS detection zone comes after this. He will be within DRS detection zone. Around the outside, camera cuts away. Similar sort of move to what we were expecting with Plaster there, I think. Sorry, not Plaster, Casper on Tuesday, TTL F2. But Ollie, I can just sense he's getting a little bit frustrated there. Sean just trying to defend his line a little bit too aggressively from my point of view. Ollie getting a little bit frustrated. Got to keep a cool head at this stage of the race, especially now. You're fighting out for 4th place. Keep your head cool and carry on with the race. That is my advice to every single driver out on track here tonight, as well as these two. Ollie now thought he could chance it around the outside. He's going to chance it around the outside though. I thought he could chance it on the inside, but that is a beautiful move. Ollie up to 4th place, and that is what advice does. That's a beautiful move around the outside. Ollie is up to 4th, and now... Oh! And he's out! Ollie out the race! What on earth happened there? I'm going to have to review that on the stream, because that was really strange. I'm not sure if he got caught... He must have lost it on that outside curb coming out of turn 5. Is what I'm imagining here. Let's just have a look. I'm just going to have a look at this. Oh, he gets caught in the grass on the inside. Ollie gets caught in the grass on the inside through the kink of all places. That is something I've never seen before, really. That is strange. That is very strange. But Ollie is out the race, sadly. There is a yellow flag in Sector 2 for that car. And everything now has just gone totally boring. Lyronix leads. Should be opting to come in the pit soon. Navy will be opting to come in the pit soon as well. Spike, it's between, really, you would factor in, it's between Spike and Lyronix, I think, this race. 20 seconds the gap. 20 seconds the gap. The German leading the Dutchman with the Brit in behind. And there's a TTG 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 at this stage, I may add as well. Livid Racing in 6th with Cooper. And Alan Kay in 7th. Ollie sadly going to be beaten by Gasly, Ricciardo and Kubica. Shameful statistic to have if you're getting beat by them. But Lyronix leads at 15.2 seconds. I may just add, by the way. Oh, and Jack is out. Jack is out the race. Cooper is into the pits. We can't really see where that happened. That's a yellow flag in Sector 1. We'll try and pick up with Cooper if we can where that occurred. In fact, can we pick up on somebody else? There's Daniel Ricciardo. He's not there. It's not there either. I don't know what's happened there. Don't have a Scooby-Doo what has happened there. Cooper just came through. Right, let's see. Where is he? Through turn 3? Turn 4? Was that a little bit of debris on the right-hand side on turn 3? I think it might have been. That's where he might have lost it. I'm not a guessing man, though. Lyronix has came into the pits, Navy has came into the pits as well, and as I say, it's between Spike and Lyronix for this win here. 2.8 seconds the gap. The mediums will obviously work at a much better temperature, so I think Lyronix might have just undercooked this slightly. If he can overtake Spike and then go on to win, then that'll be perfection. Navy is on the back of Sean, by the way, as well. Not going to attempt to move there. And I may just add, by the way, I have got my graduation tomorrow for uni, so I'm doing this out of my own precedence. Well, I should be getting some sleep because I need to be up at the Stadium of Light for 9:30. Goodness me. But in the meantime, though, it's looking good for Navy, trying to get around the outside of Sean down into turn 8, and through turn 9, goodness me. Navy's up the inside of Sean. And the Dutchman is going to have this run. Sean going to try and keep him on the outside. Good stuff by Navy. He's up into P3. And the Dutchman can now close in. If Spike holds up Lyronix considerably, then it could all develop up. But the battle for the lead is developing up. Spike, Lyronix. Just ignore what I said about the cold tyres. Lyronix, because he has got pace, he is closing in. The German wants retribution from early on in the race, and Spike, who has been looking like the favourite for most of this race, Lyronix is all over the back of him coming through turn 3 and 4. Here we go, German against the Brit for the win here in Australia. This is what you come to see, and this is TTL F1 season 14 season opener. It's been such a weird race, to be honest. But Lyronix, is he going to have a crack at him down the inside? Not quite. He'll wait for the DRS zone off the exit of turn 11 through the second chicane. But in fact, is he going to wait for that? Because he's going to be down the inside, similar to what we saw with Navy last time around. Lyronix down the inside, on the brakes, trying to go for the move. Spike holds it around the inside. Great racing between both of them. But 2x2, never going to work through there. Never going to work through there. Lyronix will feel adjudged to being pushed off track there by Spike, but that is clean and competitive racing there. That was not Spike's doing at all. That was the way the corner was going and the way both of them were going 2x2 at basically side by side going through the corner, but great action here, and the battle for the lead developing. Spike, Lyronix is all over the back of him, now with the DRS open. Spike's going to try and force him across towards the pit wall, but Lyronix is through, and Lyronix is through. He's up to P1, Spike down in P2, and Lyronix saving up 40% more ERS compared to Spike, has now got the lead of this race, and it should be easy stuff for Lyronix now, as Navy has just set the new fastest lap of the rest with a 24 flat, and I hope that fastest lap points, the one lap, the extra point should be gained. Looking at this stage, Ollie was changing ERS when he crashed. He's just informed me about his crash. He was changing ERS. Get auto deployment out. That's what I would do. Get auto deployment out. But that's just me. That is just my perspective. Alan Kay, by the way, came into the pits. He has came out. Sean has just came out behind. Well, he's well behind Navy, in fact. Not really much going on out on track. Not much comment coming on in the comment section either. But Lyronix, we can take a breather now. 2.7 seconds out in front from Spike in second place. Davey in third, Sean in fourth at this stage, and it's all looking good at the moment. And then Cooper in fifth, Gasly in sixth, Alan Kay in seventh, currently who you're on board with. Ricardo, Kubica and Charlie's AI. But yeah, Lyronix pulling away. He's pretty much got this race now, unless there's some sort of connection issue that happens to him, or touch wood he doesn't crash, then obviously it will be a very easy win for Lyronix. And in fact, well, right on board with Alan Kay, he's obviously going to get Gasly here. And once it gets past, we'll have a look at the penalties. We'll have a look at the penalties and see what is occurring on that front, because you never know, the penalties can come into effect, of course. Stewarding, of course, will take place after this race. And Alan Kay all over the back of Gasly, who is filling in for a Red Bull. And that Red Bull driver that was supposed to be attending, naming and shaming on the stream, as Alan Kay defends up the inside of Gasly, and the Irishman gets caught on the Frenchman, but Alan Kay's through, he's up to sixth. Good stuff there. Yeah, we are missing TTG White, that is why Gasly is in here. Ricardo filling in for either Fate or Naz JC, two Portuguese drivers. And we've also got Robert Kubica, who was filling in for... who's he filling in for? I think he's filling in for Jack Fox. That's who he's filling in for, and I'm not surprised he's filling in for him either. But at this stage, Lyronix is dominating. 5 seconds the gap. It's just purely dominant from the German. Pulling away. Very nicely indeed. Spike in second, Navy in third. There's not really much I can commentate on, because there's not really much happening. Is Cooper still in AI mode? No, he is here. He's alive. He's closing in on Sean as well. 15.2 seconds the gap currently. Yeah, he rejoined. Yeah, he rejoined because I had that communicating issue, didn't I? No one filling in for recon. No, sadly. I think it's only limited to 17 spaces plus spectator. I'm sure I saw that when I came into the stream. When I came into the lobby, that is. As Cooper has got past, or has he just been, or is he about to be lapped by somebody? Yeah, Ricardo is just getting lapped there by Cooper. But Kubica's AI gets in the way there of Lyronix. He sets out on lap 26. An ever increasing advantage of a 5.7 second lead. Spike in second. There's a yellow flag in sector 1 and sector 2. And there is the culprit. That is Cooper, who was spun out of turn 5. And he's lost his right side end plate completely. That is not good for Cooper. He could honestly go around still with that damage and still finish 5th, because Alan Kay is a minute behind him out on track. It's set to 20 and 2. The AI was set to off. Won't be using it again, confirms Maze there in the comment section. And to be honest, I think the AI pretty useless, I've got to say, filling in for the drivers. I'd much rather see a 20-car grid full up with TTL F1 drivers who were supposed to attend the race and not supposed to be elsewhere. So I know a few people will be, but I really enjoyed this commentary, to be honest. It's a shame that we lost the likes of Uzi, George, Maze, Graham, Ploster early on in the race. We also lost Jack, Ollie and Crazy Legs out of the race as well. Cooper decides to come into the bed, doesn't want to risk it. I think he's going to go for fastest lap here. Put a set of softs on last 3 laps. He doesn't care about that 5-second time penalty. Speaking of penalties, let me go through each individual driver that remains. And I'll go through the top 6 drivers that are in, because they're the only ones that count. Lyronix, 2 warnings. Spike has got 2 warnings, good stuff. Navy has got a penalty, 3-second penalty. Sean has got 2 penalties, so 6 seconds. Cooper has got a 5-second penalty. That was for speeding in the pit lane, of course. Just coming out in the background of the shot. And Alan Kay coming out with 2 penalties. So that is your rundown of the top 6 that still have. And in fact, Navy has just picked up 3-second time penalty there as well. Was that added on to his thingy? So that is now 2 penalties for Navy. If I didn't already say that. I might have just repeated myself there, to be honest. But Lyronix, that is Daniel Ricciardo getting out of the way for Lyronix. Next up is Gasly, but Lyronix is in front, 7.1 seconds, both of them on the same, yeah, both of them pretty much on the same penalties situation, no penalties at all. And Lyronix has just dominated out in front. This has just been a pure domination drive for much of this race, I've got to be honest. Spike has been looking like it's just the strategy has gone wrong from at the end of the day. Lyronix going onto the set of softs, cream crack at him early on in that stint, and Lyronix just beginning to pull away further and further. It's going to see it out to the line in front with the penultimate lap. We're on the penultimate lap and Lyronix leads, Spike in second, Navy in third. As soon as this race is over, I will be going to rest up for my graduation. I am going to be awarded a degree in computer science tomorrow, and yes, it is getting live streamed for anybody that does want to watch me probably make a total tit out of myself. But 7.5 seconds of gap. We'll focus on the F1 instead of the graduation for now. But ironic, 7.7 seconds. It's just been a really nice drive from him, and in fact everyone has drove nicely here tonight. There's been a few bits of contact. It's league racing for you at the end of the day, but hopefully stewards, if anybody does want to investigate things, then just put it in, get it investigated, and you never know the outcome. You never really know the outcome at all. Lyronix across the line then to start the final lap of the race here in Australia. I've been JamesHead14 commentating on the action, by the way, and if you do want to follow me on Twitter, I am at B52head. Just get a bit of a shout out to myself there. But Lyronix has started the final lap. He's nearly 10 seconds in front here. It's just been a dominant drive from the German, and I can't really say that enough at all, because it has been a dominant drive from him. To be honest though, I'm not going to give him drive of the day. I think Spike deserves drive of the day. For his first half of the race, I'm going to give it to Spike based on his first half stint. Because I think if you look back, Spike obviously I think has drove the better race, but just got his strategy wrong completely at the end. I think he deserves to be second. Lyronix round chicane for the final time. We'll just make sure Spike gets through there okay. It's a shame that Jack crashed out, because I think Jack making a few silly, sloppy mistakes. I think he'll just look on back on this and just think, well, I could have avoided that. And I think everyone could have done that as well who were out the race. But Ironics coming in the final corner. Season 14 opener here in TTL F2, TTL F1. Get myself confused there. Ironics across the line to win here in Australia. Great performance from him. The German takes the first win of the season. Spike is going to be coming across the line in second place. Good performance from him. The British across the line. Navy is coming across the line in third. Sean will be coming across the line in fourth very soon. Navy is coming across the line in third. There we go. Alan Kay picking up a 3 second time penalty. Sean is in the pits. 7 up a drive-through almost there. Sean across the line to finish in fourth. Cooper we're waiting on in fifth. We're waiting on Alan Kay in sixth as well. Gavdi, Ricardo, Kubica and Charlie, your top 10. And we'll reiterate that as soon as these two come across the line. Cooper about to come around the final corner now. In fifth, driver of the day, Kubica. Yeah, I'm not sure what I'll make of that one, to be honest. Cooper's going to be coming across the line. Is he going to do us? He's going to spare us the. Is he going to reverse across the line? No. He has to get a move on because Alan Kay is coming around the final corner here. Cooper's got to come across the line. He does eventually. Comes across the line. And nearly broke the game there, in fact. Alan Kay comes across the line and sixth. The Irishman will be happy with that result, I think. Alan Kay across the line in sixth. And that's the round 1, season 14 of TTL F1 finished. As we see the podium, and there is Ironics on the top step of the podium. Spike in second, and Navy in third at the end of the day. Great performance by all 3 drivers, and great performance for everyone that finished out on track tonight. Ostoriados goes off in the background. Red and white confetti getting launched. Season opener of season 14 goes to Ironics. Oh, I thought we were going to get... Oh! I thought we were going to get the rundown of the order. Oh, terrible. Terrible. Anyways, hopefully the results will get confirmed and they'll probably get sent to me later on. Communicating with online services is in progress, so just wait until that runs. But that is it for TTL F1 tonight. Oh no, it's already gone. TTL F1 done with for tonight. Ironics taking the win, Spike in second and Navy in third place at the end of the day. Good performances by all of those out on track. Some very good moves as well, and it looks to be a very prosperous season going forward for TTL F1, and I'm sure everyone's going to enjoy the action. I'll be back same time next week for this. I'm also going to be back for TTL F2 next week for Tuesday. Kieran will still be on holiday, sunning himself in Greece, the lucky so-and-so. But hopefully you have enjoyed the action out on track, and hopefully you have given the stream a like, a comment, and a subscribe, of course, if you are new to the session. I'm just going to check what Alan Kay is sending in the chat. Let me just check. And he is sending in the race results. So there we go. There are the race results. Ironics on top, Spike in second, Navy third, Sean in fourth, Cooper in fifth, Alan Kay in sixth, Gasly, Ricardo, Kubica, Charlie top 10, Jack, Ollie, Crazy Legs, Uzi, and the rest below there as well. Right, included the likes of Plaster, who went out on the first lap as well. But from me, James S14, your next dosage of me on this channel will be coming on Saturday, TTG Project Cars Clio Cup Brands Hatch at 8 o'clock. So get ready to experience some more of my commentary there. Stewards' decisions, by the way, you've got until 9:45 to get your decisions in if you want stuff investigating. But for me, S14, I bid you farewell. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, goodbye.